Hi, darkening of the neck is a common complaint in our population. It is very important to first understand the cause and why it's occurring before we go ahead with treatment. So in this video, I'll be telling you what are the causes for darkening in the neck, what treatments we can give, and also certain home remedies that you can do in order to lighten the pigmentation on your neck. I make videos on skincare and on hair transplantation. If such content is of interest to you, then please subscribe to the channel. इस वीडियो को हिंदी में देखने के लिए ऊपर आई कार्ड में प्रेस कीजिए. So what are the causes for darkening of the neck? The most common cause is Acanthosis nigricans. Acanthosis nigricans is a condition where there is insulin resistance, meaning that the body is not able to take up the insulin that is being produced by the pancreas. Then what happens is that their pancreas starts to make even more insulin. So what this insulin does is it thickens the skin. So because the skin is thickened, it also tends to become darker and appear more velvety and darker in color. There can also be appearance of multiple skin tags such as the neck, the armpit and the groin area, and sometimes even under the breast. So if you have thickening and darkening of skin in the neck, underarms, in your groin area and also on the sides of the forehead, then you will have to rule out Acanthosis nigricans. Second common cause is friction. If you have a habit of wearing thick chains while sleeping or during the day, that can also rub the skin and lead to darkening in the area. Also, if you wear shirts which have collars which are very stiff and starched, they can also rub against the back of your neck and lead to darkening of the skin over time. Darkening can also occur if you are overweight. Okay, so because the two surfaces of your neck are rubbing against each other, there can be thickening and darkening of this area. So you want to make sure that you are well within your normal weight. You can know if you're overweight by calculating BMI, which is body mass index. So it has to be below 25. Okay, so if you're above 25, then you are overweight. The formula for calculating body mass index is dividing your weight in kilograms by height in meters square. So the number that you get should be below 25. Also, sun exposure and tanning can lead to darkening of the skin in the neck area, especially if you ride a bike or keep a short haircut or you're a woman who ties her hair up, then this area gets exposed to the sun. So this can also lead to darkening of the skin in this area. There's a condition called Lichen planus pigmentosus in which there is darkening of the skin where there is slate blue kind of pigmentation on the face, mainly on the sides of the face, and which can extend to the neck and the upper chest as well. So even in this condition you can see dark spots on the neck area. Certain eczema can also lead to darkening of the neck. There's a condition called atopic dermatitis in which there is dryness and thickening and darkening of the skin in areas such as the under eye, the neck and in front of your elbows and behind your knees. These areas can be darker and thicker. So even eczema can lead to darkening of the neck. Darkening of the neck can also occur due to intake of any kind of medicines such as tetracycline or any kind of anti-malarial medicine can also lead to darkening. So how do we prevent this from occurring? First and foremost, you have to keep your weight under check. Okay, so you have to know how much your body mass index is and try to keep it under 25. So you have to go for regular exercise, follow a healthy diet, try to cut down on your sugar intake, your carbohydrate intake, try to increase your fiber and protein intake, and this will help in reducing your weight. Also, you must exercise at least for half an hour every day. You will notice that once you reduce weight, the darkening in the neck area does tend to lighten over time. Make sure you do not wear any kind of thick chains before you go to bed. Okay, so you want to remove all your jewelry before you sleep. Also, while sleeping, you want to wear clothes which do not tug against your neck. So try to avoid wearing any kind of t-shirt with collars which can rub against your neck. You can wear an open neck t-shirt made of a soft material so that it feels more comfortable and does not rub against your neck. Do not try to scrub this area. This has occurred because of friction, so you don't want to scrub it. People feel that because their neck is dark and they really try to scrub it or use a loofah and scrub this area that it can be clean. Absolutely not. You're only going to injure your skin, and which will lead to more darkening over time. So please do not scrub this area. Whenever you wash your neck, you want to be very gentle. First lather a soap and very gentle run it across your neck, like how you would wash any body part. So you don't want to really rub on it, tug on it, or use any kind of loofah or any kind of scrubber in this area, which will only irritate and worsen the condition. Remember to always use a sunscreen even on your neck. Neck is a neglected area. Whenever we apply sunscreen, we apply it mainly on the face and maybe in the front of the neck, but never on the nape of our neck and on the back. So make sure that you apply sunscreen, especially if you ride a bike or you keep a short haircut. Then this area does get exposed to the sun. So you have to make sure that you apply a liberal amount of sunscreen on this area. So how do we treat if you have dark neck? So first we need to find the underlying cause. So how we approach a patient with darkening of the neck is that first we look at their body weight and calculate the BMI. If it is on the higher side, then we want to suggest weight reduction. If there is darkening and thickening of the skin in the area of the neck, as well as in the armpits and the groin and under the breast or the sides of the forehead, then we have to rule out Acanthosis nigricans. So we have to do fasting and postprandial insulin levels and fasting and postprandial blood sugar level. This means that we check your insulin and blood sugar level both while fasting, that is before you take your breakfast, and 2 hours after your meal. Once we look at these levels, we'll be able to rule out the presence of insulin resistance. So if you do have insulin resistance, then you may have to take metformin tablet depending upon your weight. So we give metformin tablet about 500 milligram twice a day. This has to be taken after meals. So if you have thickening and darkening in your body folds, please visit your dermatologist or an endocrinologist for evaluation and to rule out insulin resistance. What creams can we use to lighten the neck? We can use any cream which contains glycolic acid. If you have a thick neck with folds, then I suggest that you go for a glycolic acid in a lower percentage, that is about 6%, and use it only once or twice in a week. Whenever you apply glycolic acid in such body folds, it tends to remain there for a longer time, and also there is occlusion, right? So the glycolic acid collects in the body fold. This can lead to irritation and redness sometimes. So you want to make sure that you apply a very small quantity and apply it only once or twice in a week. If you have only slight darkening, then we could also use creams such as biluma or Kojivit Ultra. These creams tend to lighten the skin in your neck area. We can also use demelan cream, which contains glycolic acid 10%. So this cream has to be applied on the neck area at night only twice in a week. We have a full review on demelan cream. You can click on the iCard to watch. So what home remedies can be done to reduce the darkening of the neck? Remember that home remedies are not going to treat the underlying condition. So we need to always first find the cause, and then only we'll be able to give it effective treatment. So if you do not find any cause and it seems constitutional, then you can go for certain home remedies. So it will only lighten your neck to a certain extent. You can use Uptan paste, which is a paste made with gram flour, curd, turmeric, and you can add honey to it. This mixture you can apply it on your neck area, leave it on for about 20 minutes and wash it off and apply a moisturizer after that. Gram flour will help in exfoliating the skin. Turmeric will stain the skin slightly yellow, and this will reduce the appearance of darkening. And curd is also a good lightening agent, so this will help in lightening your dark neck. You can also use just a mixture of curd and lemon. Be very careful whenever you apply lemon to the skin, as lemon can sensitize your skin to sun rays. Okay, so whenever you use any kind of home remedies containing lemon, you want to use it when you know that you're not going to be going out in the sun or out in harsh sun for at least 2 days. So you can take 3 tablespoons of curd, add 2 or 3 drops of lemon to it, and just rub this mixture on your neck. Leave it on for about 20-25 minutes and wash it off with cold water. You can also apply potato juice. Potato is a good skin lightening agent. So you can grate a potato, squeeze it, take out the juice, and you can apply it on your neck. Leave it on overnight and you can wash it off in the morning. This has to be done regularly for about a month before you can see results. There you go, a detailed video on causes and treatment for darkening of the neck. Remember that we have to find the cause before we go ahead with treatment. Okay, so only once we find why you're getting darkening in the neck area can we effectively treat it. I hope you found this video useful. If you like such skin and hair related content, then you can follow me on my Instagram handle Dr. Aanchal MD. I post such skin and hair related content daily. Thank you for watching.